Before we get to some questions that you all have generated is Tamie Reed. She's been the director of Otsego County Office for the Aging for the past 8 years. You know, these people are all the experts. You're getting to hear the experts tonight. In her role, Tamie oversees a variety of state and federal grants that help older adults remain living independently in their home and community, including Meals on Wheels, home care services, health insurance counseling, transportation, and caregiver respite. She serves on the board of the Otsego County Senior Council, Helios Care, and the Community Foundation of Otsego County. Thank you, Tamie.
Okay, I'm going to apologize because I'm not very tall, so you're still not going to see me stand up. So you kind of covered a lot of it for me, so I'll stick to kind of the main points. Again, everything we do is really to help older adults remain living independently in their home and community. So the services that we provide, the advocacy that we do, and certainly the referrals and the connections that we make and the partnerships we have in the community is for that exact effort. We serve about 2,500 individuals within Otsego County. That's anywhere from individuals receiving our services directly to helping family members and caregivers just navigate long-term services and supports, right? This is an area that is completely new to just about everybody until it lands in your lap and then, oh boy, what do I do? So having staff that understands all these different programs, all the different acronyms, all the different applications. That's a lot of what we do is helping people kind of navigate regardless of income. It could be veterans that might be eligible for veteran benefits. It could be individuals for long-term care facilities. It could be people for our services or those that are eligible for Medicaid. So as you stated, a lot of our services, we aren't in the office very much. We are constantly out in the field. We're in your communities every day, whether it's delivering meals to people or whether we're providing personal care assistance to somebody or picking them up for medical transport. We are kind of out throughout our rural area providing those services. We are funded entirely by federal, state, and local tax dollars. We receive a small portion of our funding from participants who contribute to the services that they receive. And I would say I probably have a little bit better news. When this was first organized, the federal budget had been leaked out. And at that point, we were told that there were some programs through the Older Americans Act, which as well was created in 1965 to allow older adults to live with dignity. Those funds were looking at being cut, not only separated in 2 different federal agencies, but then having programs completely eliminated. Because of great advocacy work, and some of those people are sitting in the room today, we found out on May 31st that our funding was fully restored for Older Americans Act and Office for the Aging. So that was really, really great news for us to hear. Go ahead and clap. Guys know that's a lot of work, and sometimes it feels like it falls on deaf ears. So regardless of what your political party is, regardless of what your priorities are, you know, again, having a voice and making sure that the powers to be and the decision makers, you know what the people in the community really need and want. So it's a good news on one hand. On the other hand, that doesn't mean we don't have concerns for our older adult population. Obviously, we're still monitoring the HEAP program, the heating assistance, which a lot of our families in Otsego County depend on, and certainly Medicaid, SNAP, and the different public assistance programs that are also available. So as everybody here at the table, we are very diligently, you know, working with state and federal entities to keep informed. Sometimes just getting the information is the hardest part, but we continue to stay on top of that, and our goal is always to provide the information so that you guys can make the best decisions in your choices with aging. So I'll leave it at that, and then we can open up to questions.